And now let's jump from kickboxing into the world of boxing. We're going to show you a battle of two New Mexico boxers. You're going to see Chris Crespin out of Las Lunas, New Mexico, taking on Lyrant Warrior out of Albuquerque. Lyrant Warrior comes into this bout undefeated at this time. He's undefeated as he faces Chris Crespin. Crespin with a record of 4-4. Don't let that record deceive you. He's been in with some very tough competition, including the sensational undefeated Eddie Hobson out of St. Louis, Missouri. Chris Crespin fought Eddie Hobson on the national television, so he's very experienced. This bout should prove to be a battle of speed and footwork, hand speed and foot speed by Lyrant Warrior, and constant pressure and experience from Chris Crespin. And this bout was a featherweight bout scheduled for 6 rounds, took place at the Manuel Lujan Building back in September of '92. Let's go to the action right now. This is Chris Crespin taking on Lyrant Unpredictable Warrior.
Wait a minute, Vince. No, you gotta play that over again, man. We ain't going out like that. Play it. There you go, man. Vince on the horns and foot.
Where did that go? Get me those doctor medical things or they from my Dickie got them over there. Okay, who do we have? Lyrant Warrior. Lyrant Warrior. Approximately what is your weight on? 126. Lyrant Warrior will be going against Chris Crespin tomorrow night. Lyrant Warrior on the scale right now. 126 and a half. Lyrant Warrior. Lyrant Warrior, 126 and a half. What's the cutoff? Did we have a cutoff on that?
26 plus 1 or minus 1?
He's all right. Am I correct? It was plus 1, minus 1. He's all right. It's a go. Go ahead, get on. Right. On the scale, Chris Crespin. Chris Crespin, 124. Chris Crespin, 124.
Okay, all right, now joining me on the 8-count boxing hour is a wonderful boxer. He's undefeated from here in Albuquerque. This is Lyrant Warrior. Tomorrow night, Lyrant will be facing Chris Crespin, who is another New Mexico product. Lyrant, how do you feel about your fight tomorrow night with Chris Crespin?
Oh, I feel confident. I'm in good shape, and I'm a mover, and from what I hear, he's wide open, so personally, I don't think I should have any problem with him, but you never know. I haven't seen him in 8 months.
That's right. Have you sparred with him or seen him fight before?
From what I've been told, I've sparred with him before, but he looks different now, so I'm really not sure.
Okay, now your weight, do you have any problems with weight or
No,
training?
126 and a half. Just a cold. I had a cold last week, a bad cold, but I'm
all
over
cleared
it
up?
now. Yeah.
Okay, so all systems are go?
It's cold.
All right, good. Okay, now after we get past the Crespin fight, hopefully you'll come out on the good end of that deal. Anything lined up after that?
Well, from what I hear, they're supposed to be having fights here like every month or every other month. So as long as Joe's around, he told me I'd get fights. So I'm looking forward to that.
So a good performance could earn you future bouts here in town.
You got it.
Good deal. Okay, things are heating up here in Albuquerque. Okay, September 3rd card is Chris Crespin, and Chris is from New Mexico. Where are you from, Chris?
Las Lunas, New Mexico.
From representing Las Lunas, and he'll be stepping into the ring against Lyrant Warrior. Chris, have you seen Lyrant Warrior, your opponent?
No, I haven't. I'm going in the ring just guessing what he's going to do. So.
Is that right? Okay, do you feel ready to face the unknown like that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been in the ring, and I fought some guys where I have to guess, but I'm in shape, and it'll be a good fight.
Okay, now what's your professional record?
It's 4-4.
Okay, and you've been in the ring with some pretty big names. I believe one of them was a young man from St. Louis, Missouri, Eddie Hobson.
Yes, oh yeah.
And what can you tell us about facing Ed Hobson so early in your career?
Ed Hobson, it was just an experience where I shouldn't have faced him too soon.
Yeah.
Where I got it now, where I'm experienced and getting more fights under my belt, I would like to face him again.
Okay, Chris, can you tell us a little bit about your amateur career as far as boxing?
Boxing, I had a 30-5 record. It was a good record. I faced some tough fighters in there.
Okay. Any titles or anything, or tournament victories? Or?
I have 2 golden gloves.
Okay.
2 golden gloves.
And I understand you're a kickboxer as well as a boxer.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you leaning one way or the other, or wherever the money is, or what?
Right now, I'm just doing both and see where, like you said, where the money's at.
Okay. Who's training you right now, Chris?
Anthony Rosales and John Cedillos.
Okay. And how has it been working with them as trainers?
It's been working out good. Anthony trains me as far as kickboxing. John Cedillos trains me as boxing.
Okay. Well, you're going to be having your hands full with Lyrant Warrior. He's a good boxer, but we know that you know what you're doing in the ring. And Chris, we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Thursday night. And thanks a lot for joining us here on the 8 Count Boxing Hour.
Thank you.
Thanks. That's Chris Crespin. Okay. Okay, let's get into some pro boxing now. Chris Crespin out of Las Lunas, New Mexico takes on undefeated and unpredictable Lyrant Warrior. We're ready to start round 1. You see referee Nefi Quintana. He points to the bell, and there it is. Round 1 is underway now. Lyrant Warrior and Chris Crespin coming to you from the State Fairgrounds here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. This bout scheduled for 6 rounds in the featherweight division, 126-pound limit. Chris Crespin in the blue trunks with the white trim. His opponent out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, unpredictable Lyrant Warrior in the red trunks with also the white trim. As you can see right away, Lyrant Warrior is the southpaw. He'll be leading with his right hand. It's going to make it kind of difficult for Chris Crespin, but Crespin with a lot of amateur experience and a lot of good pro experience as well, has seen it all. He'll be ready for him. You'll see it right away, the styles. Lyrant Warrior is the mover. He's the man that will circle. He'll use angles. He'll try to sneak his shots in. He's not a big knockout puncher, although he does have 3 knockouts. Most of that damage is done by his hand speed. Chris Crespin is a pressure fighter. He'll come inside. He'll keep pressuring Warrior, hoping to score effective blows. I think he should go to the body, and you probably see him going to the body tonight. There you see the hand speed of Warrior, and he tries to move out. Look at him move. Crespin controlling the center of the ring, stalking his man. Throws a right hand. There you see Warrior with a 1-2 and then follows it with a right hand. And you can see Lyrant Warrior now in the conventional style. He can switch up. He can go southpaw. He can go right-handed. Either way. And that's just another tool and another weapon in his arsenal. Both of these men with real excellent amateur careers now trying to get it going in the pro ranks. Crespin with a record of 4-4. He had a victory over Luis Rivera here at the fairgrounds a while back. He also fought on national television, dropping a bout with the undefeated sensational prospect Eddie Hobson. And now you see both men mixing it up, and look at Warrior go to the body now with the left hand. Referee Quintana separates the two. There you see the jab of Crespin coming up a little bit short. Again, this videotape being brought to us by the New Mexico State Athletic Commission, and permission granted to us by the promoter of this event, Prime Productions, Sal and Rudy Guzman. Once again, Sal and Rudy, we thank you for sharing this event with us so that we can put it out to the people of Albuquerque. And that ends the first round. Pretty tough round to score. A lot of movement by Warrior. Not many blows being landed, but both men are right in there. Round 2 will be getting underway shortly. We're glad you're joining us here on the 8 Count Boxing Hour. This is our main event. Lyrant Warrior and Chris Crespin, featherweights. Okay, round 2 now is underway. The judges for this bout, Larry Chavez, Sandy Pino, and guess who? That's right, Dan Cisneros.
Oh, there's a good right hand by Warrior. And now Crespin gets close and Warrior just ties him up. And now you see Crespin doing what he needs to do. He's got to get in there and throw some bombs. Lyrant Warrior is too tricky to try to box with. You're going to have to get in there and throw shots at this guy and hurt him if you're going to beat him. And now you see Warrior again in the southpaw stance. And Crespin as well, a southpaw. So we've got a battle of southpaws on our hands, and Warrior switches to conventional. And now you see Crespin conventional. So both men have the ability to switch up. They can lead with either hand. And I think they're both trying to counter each other. And right now Warrior in the southpaw stance. Crespin goes conventional. And there's a right hand by Warrior. So both men just pine with their jabs. A good crowd here at the State Fairgrounds. This is the undercard for Danny Perez and Kenny Garcia. And once again, we're glad you're joining us here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour. Please take time to write us. And here's the address right here. Go get yourself a pen and paper. Our address is P.O. Box 91801, Albuquerque, New Mexico, and the zip code 87199. One more time, that's P.O. Box 91801, Albuquerque, New Mexico, the zip code 87199. Let's talk boxing. Drop me a line. So again, you see both men having a little trouble really getting anything big going. Lyrant Warrior is content to move around a little bit, but he slips. It looked like he might have stepped on Crespin's foot coming in, and he goes down. That is a slip. And now Warrior comes in and Crespin throws some bombs. Here's Warrior with his jab now. And that ends the second round. So Lyrant Warrior goes down, but it's a slip, not a knockdown. Another good round for Lyrant Warrior, but again, hard to judge because not a lot of leather being landed. Professional boxing coming to you here on Community Cable Channel 27, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Round 3 now about ready to get underway, and here we go, round 3. Featherweight scheduled for 6 rounds. Lyrant Warrior in the red trunks, Chris Crespin in the blue trunks with the white trim. A couple of pretty close rounds, maybe a slight edge to Warrior. He's landing a little bit more effectively. And now you see Crespin on the attack. Chris Crespin opens up a little bit. He's going to make Warrior fight now. Ooh, and there's a good little left slipped in by Crespin. Chris Crespin controlling the center of the ring. Lyrant Warrior content to just move around the outside. You'll see him up on his toes, bouncing, moving. He has real good movement. Crespin sitting there almost like he's just setting a trap and waiting, trying to set something up. Now you see Warrior shooting some shots at him. Chris Crespin is managed by Tony Rosales and trained by John Cedillos. As he said in the opening interview, Rosales handles the kickboxing part of his game, and John Cedillos trains him in boxing. And Chris Crespin, who does both. He's both a kickboxer and a boxer. Lyrant Warrior, strictly a boxer now. Lyrant Warrior trains at the South San Jose Community Center here in Albuquerque, the stable mate of Danny Pitbull Perez. And now you see Warrior going down. That again is ruled a slip. That is not a knockdown. That's 2 times now for Lyrant Warrior. It seems to be a pro Lyrant Warrior crowd here at the fairgrounds. He is from Albuquerque, but Crespin has brought his fans up from Las Lunas area, and I'm sure a lot of the kickboxing people are pulling for Chris as well. Ooh, there's a solid right hand from Lyrant Warrior. The action's starting to heat up a little bit here. Both men getting serious now. And now Crespin slips out of there as Warrior came forward with the attack. Again, you see Warrior up on his feet, up on his toes, bouncing, moving. And there's the bell to end that round. A good action round now for Warrior and Crespin. We get ready to start round 4 here in our main event on the 8-count boxing hour. Chris Crespin and Lyrant Warrior. Okay, so this bout is halfway over now, 3 rounds in the book. We're scheduled for 6, round 4 now underway. Lyrant Warrior in the red trunks, Chris Crespin in the blue. And both men land solid shots now. They're trading shots. Warrior puts Crespin on the ropes. Referee Nefi Quintana separates them. Warrior looking to jab. Crespin looking to counter him. And now Warrior comes in with a combination. Lyrant Warrior seems to have a bad habit of dropping his hands every now and then. It could be dangerous against Crespin. Of course, that's a trademark of a lot of boxers who rely on foot movement, is the dropping of those hands and relying on their foot speed to get them out of trouble. Here comes Warrior again, and he moves out of the way before Crespin can land his counter shot. And there's another good little right hand by Warrior. And he drives Crespin back into the corner and fires on him. Now Crespin spins out of the corner. Again, Warrior now landing combinations. Here you see Warrior again. He'll throw a combination and then slip out before Crespin can answer. There's a little right from Crespin that lands. Now body shots from Warrior. That was a smart move going downstairs. Crespin now winging with that left hand. Warrior just dancing out of the way. Look at him go now. Lyrant Warrior with his boxing clinic underway. Again, Chris Crespin not moving a lot, not giving a lot of angles, just kind of standing in front of Warrior, letting Warrior peck away. Chris Crespin needs to get busier, more aggressive. Ten seconds to go in the round now. Crespin shoots out a little jab. It doesn't land. Again, Warrior still on his toes. Lyrant Warrior starting to put together a little rhythm in this fight. Good round for Warrior. So that ends the 4th round. 2 to go. Round 5 now underway. Lyrant Warrior in the red trunks, giving a boxing clinic here tonight. Chris Crespin has done some good work, but he needs to apply more pressure. He's really not pressuring Warrior, and Warrior is just doing pretty much whatever he wants. There's some solid shots now from Lyrant Warrior. Warrior again stinging Crespin with a 1-2. And again follows him with a combination. And once again, Lyrant Warrior slips down to the canvas. That's the third time in this match. Lyrant Warrior, they told me he was a slippery fighter, but he's so slippery his shoes won't hold to the mat. Again, you see Warrior skating around the ring, now comes in with a combination. Crespin answering back with body shots and comes up with a right hook. Now Crespin lands a few shots. Both men shaking their heads no, and here comes Crespin now with some good shots landed. Lyrant Warrior using all of this ring. Again, he slips in the 1-2. Not much behind it, but they are landing. There's a little uppercut from Crespin, brings a smile from Lyrant Warrior. Again, Crespin coming up short as Warrior moves out of danger. Well, you see Warrior coming up short with that jab. And both men who were earlier switching back and forth from right-handed to left-handed, now you can see they've kind of settled into their natural style. Lyrant Warrior is pretty much more a natural southpaw, and Chris Crespin a natural right-hander. And again, you see Warrior all over the ring. He's been in every corner, every rope of the ring, every section, every direction. He uses the whole ring. And that ends the 5th round. One more to go now. Chris Crespin, I think, is going to definitely need a knockout to win this one. Round 6 now underway, the final round. Oh, Crespin runs into a right hand. And again, Lyrant Warrior slips down again. I don't think he's hurt. He looked a little frustrated, I guess, and you see his trainer, Roy Griego, wiping that spot there in case of excess water. But Lyrant Warrior has been down quite a few times in this match. Lyrant Warrior trained and handled by Roy Griego. And now both men throwing shots, but not a lot of damage being done. Warrior feeling good, up on his toes, moving, bouncing and dancing. No, I don't know. Crespin got thumbed a little bit or caught in the eye there. There you see the jab of Warrior again. Warrior just jabbing, moving, really fighting a good fight. This is exactly what he needs to do against this opponent. Good fight plan for Lyrant Warrior. And Chris Crespin continues to come forward, but not able to land those bombs. He's throwing them. Right now he's been throwing some good bombs, but they're just coming up short, or Lyrant Warrior is able to slip those shots. Now Crespin with a good combination to the body. But Lyrant Warrior, who started this fight on his toes, will end the fight on his toes, bouncing. He must have been in real good shape for this fight. He's been moving the whole fight, 6 rounds. He told us in the pre-fight interview he had a little bit of a cold, but that it wouldn't stop him, and it sure hasn't. No effect being shown. And now Crespin comes in on the attack and lands a few shots. Crespin now trying with both hands to land something big. Time's running out for him. Again, Warrior on his toes. A big left hook by Crespin comes up short. And there's the bell that ends the fight. So this bout is over. And let's look at the official scoring. Judge Larry Chavez had it 58-55, Sandy Pino 59-55, and yours truly was a judge for this fight. I saw it 59-55, all in favor of the winner by unanimous decision, and still undefeated. From Albuquerque, unpredictable Lyrant Warrior.